In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create that bingo that I kind of had you guys do on Friday. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go to Google Chrome or to a web browser, and I want to type in ID Silhouette Photo, and I get all kinds of silhouettes here that I could use as a placeholder. Let's just use Mickey as this one. So I'm going to go on here, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to save the image as. I'm going to put it on my desktop so I know where it is. And now it's saved. After that's saved, my next step is to go work into Keynote. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to open up my Keynote. So I need to find it. Here it is. Do a new presentation. I'm going to choose the black background because I like that one. You could choose any background that you like. And once I'm here, I'm going to go and add a slide. I'm not going to add a slide. I'm just going to go to View. I'm going to edit the master slides. So what you're going to do is you're going to edit a master slide to become your template is what you're going to do. So I'm going to find one that has lots of pictures on it because that's a good place to start. This one has a lot of pictures on it, so it's a good one for me to start with. And I'm going to edit one of these pictures to be what I want and copy. So I'm going to get rid of two of them because I don't need them. I'm going to click on the picture. Now here's a trick that you need to do. If you go over here, we have Style, Image, and Arrange. I want to go to Arrange. Right now this Constrain Proportions is set. That means if I go and make it bigger or smaller, it's going to hold the proportions as I make it smaller. But I want this to be a square, so you need to click on the picture, on the range, and I'm going to unclick that Constrains Proportion, and now I can make it into a square. What I kind of like about Keynote is you can see here, it tells me the either inches or the pixels, so you can kind of see where it's sitting. So I'm just going to put it up here. And now I need to get that picture of Mickey, that silhouette, in here. Remember, I put it on my desktop. So I'm going to just close that down for now. There it is. So I'm going to just slide that picture. Click and drag. And just drop it in that spot. It's as simple as that. It's another thing I like about Keynote. I don't have to do any inserting of photos. I can just drop and drag really easily and arrange them on Keynote. I'm going to go here because the style, I want to play with the style a little bit. If you remember, I had the little corners on the one that I gave you guys. You can look here and see if there's other styles you want. I'm just going to go with the style of the corners because I kind of like that because it kind of has a picture as a placeholder. And then from here, that's where I'm going to add the text boxes. So I added one text box in this presentation. I'm going to just click and drag it. Actually, let's type in name because I want to put a thing for name on here. I'm going to go back. Here's where my formatting is. So I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller. And I am going to change the style of it. And I'm just going to give it a red background so it pops out a little bit more. Now I can click on it again and just drag it over to here so that if I want the students to type the name in. Next, what I did is I went in and I did another text box and put it underneath the picture. I wanted it to be white, so I went to Style and changed it to white. As far as the text goes, I'm going to highlight that text, and I want that text to be smaller, so I'm going to go to 10, and now I can type in my question. More than 5 siblings. Okay. So now I have one complete. So I could just copy, paste, and repeat. Or I could go in and I can click on them, and if I hold down my Command key and click on the different objects. And if I go to arrange, I can click on group, and now it's a group, so it will travel together as I want to move things. Okay, great. So make sure, nope, that one didn't go with it. So let's try that again. I'm going to hold this down, this one down. Let's try grouping them again. Well, looks like it's grouped. So let's do select all, and we're going to copy, and if I paste, and I can keep pasting. And one nice thing about Keynote, if you noticed, there were arrows here, and it shows that it's equidistance. This distance now is the same. So if I bring it back over, you can see that it's the same distance. I'm only going to do 4 for now. Looks like I could rearrange them. Again, I'm not doing this perfect right now. You can make them smaller and larger as you want to. For some reason that's not grouped, but those two are grouped. And then I can go in here and just edit this text to be whatever I want it to be. And then when I'm done, all I need to do is way down at the bottom here, and you can't see it because I didn't bring the window down far enough, but there's a button that says Done right below here. You just click Done. Now when I go add a slide, I just click here, and there's my master. And it has those little placeholders. For some reason, the name didn't come over, but that's really easy to fix because all you have to do is go and do that part again. The name. And change the style again. So there we go. And then I can just click on that and copy it. I don't know why it didn't come over, but it should have. But if it doesn't, look how easy that was to fix. You get the picture. If I wanted to finish this for you, I would have done the rest of them and just copied all of those Mickeys down and made it a board. But hopefully you got the picture. If you have any questions about it, just shoot me an email, give me a call, and I can help you out.